Hi, everyone. This is Nancy Lee from Panya Panya. I'm a coach who helps high-achieving professionals who struggle to bring their authentic selves to connect in personal relationship. So today, I actually want to talk about feedback because regardless of it's for professional or personal reasons, giving feedback can be really nerve-wracking. Yet, it is the core of figuring what works and doesn't work in any relationship. So in a professional setting, the idea of sitting across from someone to tell them what is wrong could induce sweaty palms, anxiety, or sleeplessness because bad news is really just both hard to give and receive. It is especially nerve-wracking to give negative feedback as a new manager or to give feedback to someone in a more senior role. You may not only wonder what's happening during the feedback session, but what will happen afterwards? Will it be awkward or demotivating? How will it affect the working relationship? How do I continue to make small talk or get to know about the weekends when I have given them negative feedback? Your manager or HR department may have given you some guidelines or techniques to do it. One technique in the professional world for giving feedback is the feedback sandwich. It is a way to give negative feedback that is sandwiched between two positive feedback. So a brief example would be, John, positive feedback. You are a great team player with lots of enthusiasm, but negative feedback, your presentation skill needs to be worked on. And positive feedback, you have good follow through on urgent matters. During the course of this feedback discussion, the manager will dive deeper into each of these items. I truly believe that the feedback sandwich does not work. Why? First of all, if you or your organization hired someone because of their gifts, skills, talents, and potential, then that person probably knows what you're trying to do to give them negative feedback. So to use this method doesn't honor this original intent and hides it between things that are not at the core of what you're trying to do. Two, a feedback sandwich is disjointed in nature. And for many people, it is confusing to receive disconnected communication. So it'll be like, ooh, I love your shoes. Wow, that puppy is so cute. Ooh, I still want to talk about your shoes and admire them. Do you see how jarring it is to switch back and forth between different topics? Now note that I'm not against giving both positive and negative feedback in one discussion. What I am against is this toggling technique, which is misleading and discombobulating. Third thing, for whose sake is the manager doing the feedback sandwich for? I am guessing that even though the feedback giver is a manager, they are still human and it feels uncomfortable to share information that's seen as negative and they don't want to be the bad person. If that is true, then using feedback sandwich is not for the sake of the receiver, but rather it is to relieve the giver's sense of discomfort or unease. So if you are aligned with me that the feedback sandwich can be confusing and disconnected, then what does work? What actually works in this situation? Now, the topic of feedback can and does fill many business, professional, and communications books. So today I want to do something different. I want to give you a small taste of a way to start the feedback process by first checking in with yourself. Here is a brief 5-minute exercise that you could try prior to starting the feedback process. So I'll walk you through it, and you can also go back and replay it when you're ready to do it. So first, find a place where you could sit or be still for a bit. Have paper and pen ready, close by. Now close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Notice what thoughts or feelings are coming up for you about this feedback process that you are going through. Maybe it's agitation, uncomfortableness, or fear about giving negative feedback. Maybe it's relief, anger, or excitement. Whatever it is, let it be. You don't have to fix anything. Maybe thoughts like, I don't like to do this, but I'm their manager and it's my job, is popping up. Or maybe other thoughts like, I really look forward to finally telling them what's wrong. Or let's just get this over with. Whatever you're thinking, let it be. You don't have to fix anything. When you finish noticing your thoughts or feelings, open your eyes and write them down. Now you could pause this video to take time to write it down. And when you're ready to start again, resume the video. Take a look at what you wrote and fully acknowledge that you bring all these things to the feedback process. Can you acknowledge that as a manager, you too are human and there's a lot going on for you? Then from this place of deep acknowledgement of your own humanness, start thinking about or planning the feedback process that you want to give and the way you would want to give it. I'm going to pause here now because this is the end of the exercise. And of course, the feedback process has many more steps than what I just shared. This video is not meant to be a comprehensive guide to feedback giving. The goal, like I said, of this exercise is to start the feedback process by acknowledging what a person can consciously and unconsciously bring along. With this understanding, then the feedback giver can decide whether to use a feedback sandwich method or start thinking about ways to give and receive feedback that is more humanizing for both the giver and the receiver. Sharing negative feedback is never easy. And if you're doing it, I am wishing you good luck. If you did try this exercise, I would love to learn how it went for you. You could comment below. Alternatively, if you found a certain feedback technique to be very effective, I would also love to know, and so put them into the comment section. To wrap it up, if you're curious to learn more about my perspective and ways to create deeper inner connection and also personal relationship, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, or you could visit my website and sign up for the newsletter. Anyway, take care. Bye.